Hello, beloved ones. I just wanted to drop in with you from Avalon, the sacred Isle of Avalon, and this is where I am rooted for now. And I'm actually recording this. There's a ladybird, Shana Moria. I'm recording this seated under the holy thorn tree in the grounds of St John's Church in Glastonbury. And this is a very special and sacred tree. It's actually the tree that they cut from at Christmas and give as an offering to the king, the royal family, which is an interesting one. It's particularly resonant as that offering to sovereignty outside of self. It's actually a distortion, really, because this holy thorn is the tree that was anchored from the staff of Joseph of Arimathea when he visited Avalon and arrived on the western side of the isle after Yeshua. And he arrived with companions and anchored his staff into this land, and this tree is from that. It's the holy thorn. And what wishes to be shared today is how we are anchoring the essence of our truth and the essence of our uniqueness, our unique codex, which is, a lot of people talk about codes and it can be quite an abstract thing in a way. In one way it's very simple, in another way it's a very abstract concept, and a lot of people get put off by ascension talk and language, but essentially the codex or codon is the DNA codex. So as we ascend our consciousness, and this is sacred geometry, right? It goes to transferring from the 2-strand DNA to the 12-strand. We're adding 10 strands to the DNA, okay? And everything they've told us about our DNA is incorrect, and all this stuff about junk. There's no junk in nature. So when we speak about codex, we're referring to a very physical thing that's being reactivated and expanded, and the way that it expands is through the heart frequency. When we embody compassion in a very deep way, now compassion, it's not a frivolous niceness. It's not love in the conditioned, codependent attachment way. It's actually a very deep wisdom from truth. So this is a very different frequency from the conditioned version of love and niceness. Like when a lot of people think about being compassionate towards others, it can get entangled with an error in thought that means that we are always nice and subservient and allowing everything in some type of it's like a wishy-washy energy. Oh, we've got to have compassion, as if we have to tolerate anything and everything, and that's actually an error in thought. True compassion is very deep wisdom that comes through the witness of truth, and that does not tolerate anything that's less than. The sword of truth cuts through the bullshit, right? So really we're being asked to do that within ourselves. Where are we still coming from a place where we maybe were tolerating our own bullshit, and from that space we're not able to speak the truth of who we are, because the compass is not quite aligned. We're not coming from the inner compass, the inner pearl of the heart. You know, the message is a very deep anchoring in the truth of your heart. What is it that you truly desire? Who are you truly? There can be nothing hidden or I'm hearing like prevented, pretense. It's like the pretense, the pretending. A lot of us have spent a lot of our lives pretending to be something we're not, preventing ourselves from fully opening to every piece and part of us, which includes everything that we have not liked to look at, every piece and part of us that we've shoved in our shadow, wishes to just be. We don't need to do anything with it, just embrace all that is. Allow everything to be as it is, and just witness it as it is. There's nothing we need to change or fix or force. There's no pretending anymore that things aren't the way they are, that we are any different to how we truly are. Allowing all to be with no judgment. Cannot run from any spaces within. We cannot pretend that we feel differently to how we actually do. Within that pretense, we are abandoning our true self. Calling back all pieces and parts of my truth. I call back all pieces and parts of my consciousness that will be exploring other realities, dimensions, or timelines when we are not anchored in what we truly desire, who we truly are, what we truly think. Where are we suppressing the voice of truth within us? Because until we unpick and unravel every space within where we are not allowing true expression through our own heart, through our own minds, through the internal systems and structures, if we can't even admit things to ourselves, we're not being true on the external, and therefore the voice, the throat chakra, will be bound, and there's no chance of fully expressing our truth and purpose in this world until we can unbind all the spaces and places within where we are not true to ourselves. So are there any parts of your life right now that are being asked to be fully witnessed in truth? Maybe your job doesn't align with you anymore. Maybe people, friendships, relationships don't align with you anymore. Habits, thought patterns. It's all about the patterning. And where are we not fully courageous enough to unwind the patterning within, which will then allow that new truth, or the organic truth that's always been there, it's just been bypassed, gaslit, suppressed, no more. So this is all asking to come up and out so that it can be witnessed, be free, and then the truth of the voice can really express itself in this world. And I'm noticing a lot of throat chakra blocks at the moment. A lot of sisters are saying, and I've had a lot of clearing happening, a lot of feeling of being stuck in the throat, sore throats, dry throats, croaky throats. It's all where this area is clearing through, connected to the wounding, and where we've suppressed everything. We're holding on so tight through survival. We're either holding on or we're sinking into trauma. Clinging on for dear life through fear, and allowing that to fall away, let go and let Goddess. Can you sink into a space of allowing, knowing that the divine, the Goddess has you, the womb of creation. You know, the dark is infinite consciousness. It's not death, it is, but not in the way that we fear. We perceive it as a lostness. There's a fear of letting go. There's a fear of sinking into being held and also receiving. But really that internal infinite darkness of the womb is the infinite space of consciousness, and everything is available there, the newness, the truth. So allowing yourself to sink deeply into that space. 1 4 10 4 4 on the timer. All is witnessed anyway. There's nothing that we can hide. We're fooling ourselves. It's an illusion. So where does the illusion wish to be broken so that we can anchor this true self as a felt way of being, as a new way of expression, and a true life that wishes to be experienced through you uniquely, because you are, your vessel is a unique expression of the divine, your template in that way, your codex, the way that consciousness wishes to express through you is divinely unique to you. But all the time we're conforming, pretending and trying to fit into something that does no longer align for us. We're not allowing that to be. So that's the message that's coming through today from under the holy thorn. It's so good to be back here. So good to be on this magical land again, and to weave and settle and open to all the gifts that has to offer me for my expansion, and to share from this space as well. So I'm very grateful, and thank you to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for receiving. Thank you for all that you are and all that you do and be in this world. The beingness is everything, and allowing that. A white dove has just flown down. Holy Spirit, thank you. So thank you so much. I'm sending you so much love, whatever you're doing today. Whenever you find this is a timeless message. I love you. Until next time.